Hey guys, so today I am here to just kind of organize and sort things as my baby grows. I have a variety of things here laid out that I need to organize. I'm going to go ahead and start with showing you guys some of the towels and bath items that I'm going to be putting away. So obviously baby boy is no longer of this cute little alligator robe age, so I'm going to go ahead and put this away, but it's super adorable. You guys see it still looks really nice. So yeah, a lot of the things that I have for the kids like end up being really nice, and there are some things that they didn't end up getting to use or wear often. Anything that looks too worn or like it's not going to be of much use much longer, I like to go ahead and get that pulled aside so that I can get rid of it properly. So we don't really need these anymore. We have silicone bibs. There were 3 transitions. These bibs, the bandana bibs, and the silicone bibs we use for like feeding and eating. So whenever he's having his meals, he is having full meals. Whenever he has his meals, he gets a little silicone bib, and those are easy to just use, wash, dry, and then we're back in business. These were a little bit harder to clean because they needed to actually go through a washing machine, but like I said, they were also really nice for what they were for. So I have so many of these. Like I put the Aw in Awesome. Look how cute. And I love doing this because it gives me a chance to kind of like really appreciate and take in, how much my baby has grown. Because sometimes it's easy to get caught up in like life and they're growing and that they're growing, but you don't really actually see it until you sit down and you go through some of their old things. I thought that this would be something that was like maybe not upsetting, but like super emotional for me, but I found that like I actually enjoy doing it. His bibs here, so these, as y'all can see, are all in great condition. Put it all together in like bins, and they're going to be separated in size order, and that way things that are going to be stored can be stored, things that will be donated can be donated. But I like to just have it like that so that it's more organized, we don't have to try to guess what's what. So over here, now baby boy actually did not get to use this. And that does happen sometimes, they grow and grow, and sometimes you forget what you have, or they grow faster than you can use it. But this was a cute little sleep sack that I was actually pretty excited about him using, but he didn't get a chance to use it, and now it is time for it to be put away. So you never know how your baby's going to do. I want to say I tried him in it one time. Can't remember if he wasn't crazy about it or what it was. This is his baby wrap. So y'all, I absolutely love baby wraps. I have so many of these. I didn't expect to have so many. So this one, I believe, was the one that we got from our registry. Then we had a couple of them that we were gifted from a brand. And then we have a couple of there's a ton of them. All different materials, colors, things like that. So I really love these baby wraps. Baby boy, when he was a bit younger, he loved it, but then as soon as he hit about 6 months, not so much. He didn't really let me put him in the baby wrap as much as I would have loved to put him in it. Now, I know some people are able to baby wear for like ever, but that wasn't the case with my son or my daughter. Who knows? Maybe the next baby will allow me to baby wear. I don't know, but just going based off of, past, no, I don't think so. So I don't know if you guys saw the video where I was getting ready for baby boy. So I was like separating all of his onesies and his sleep stuff and all that fun stuff. Well, that was a fun video. Some of those same cute little onesies, it's time for them to be put away, you guys. Like, I thought this was so cute. Spit happens. So cute. The little milk bottle there. And so it's just time for these babies to be put away. As a first time mom, when I was pregnant with my daughter, I had no idea what I would use a lot of and things that I maybe wouldn't use so much. I will say, as a second time mom, and now that I've gone through this again with my son, you definitely want to have a lot of onesies. I use onesies like nobody's business. You definitely want to have a lot of bibs, a lot of towels. In my experience, you kind of go through them, and there are things that kind of can get worn down a little bit easier because of how much use they get. I have a few of his pajamas. Now, sometimes another little trick I like to do is if I find a pair of pajamas in the store and I really like them, I might get them in several sizes. So that way he can wear it, and then there's not really an interruption, and then he can continue wearing it until I don't have a size that accommodates anymore. So I do have this in a couple more sizes for him. This one here, it's just time to put it away. Another thing I noticed, or I guess another thing I've learned along the way, becoming a mom for a second time, is sometimes you got to pull those outfits out earlier. And I would like to try to go along with like the actual size that they say. But sometimes I notice if you wait and then you get to that size, they wear it for like a few days and then that's it. Instead of, you know, maybe pulling out one that's a little bit bigger on them, but they got a little more room in it, and they can be a little more comfortable in it, and then they can wear it for a little longer before it's time to change to something different. Tips like that I would have found helpful when I was preparing for my baby girl. So hopefully that can be helpful to someone. Or maybe if you're at that stage right now where you have all of your 6 to 9s put away neatly and your baby's 3 months old, you might want to take a look at them, like hold them up and look at your baby and make sure you can't. I try to keep a nice collection of pajamas because I like having options. So, you know, grab pajamas for this, grab pajamas for that, grab pajamas for this. And then whenever I get a small little load, I go ahead and wash it, but then I still rotate through so that the babies get to enjoy wearing all of the different styles. My baby girl is at a stage where she really loves picking her pajamas. So, you know, I might say, okay, it's time to put your PJs on, and she wants to see the PJ options and pick which PJs she wants to put on, y'all. So, you know, I can't really get away with redoing the same pairs over and over again. She would not be having that. So this is something that I needed to do anyway, but I thought it would be fun, you know, to kind of sit here and do it with y'all so that we can hang out and talk. Maybe, you know, if you guys have tips, you can drop them down below and I can learn something. Or if I've given you a tip that you didn't think of, then maybe you can learn something, like we can share. So I am going to go ahead and pull out some of baby boy's new PJs. Now that we've gotten all of these old ones situated. Now I have already gotten started, y'all, on putting away some things, and I like to be way ahead on PJs. So like some of the stuff in here, I don't know if y'all can see it, some of the PJs in here are actually like 2T, 3T, like stuff that my son will need for a little while. But another mom tip that I've come to realize is just because you need a size at the time you need it doesn't mean it's going to be available. So if I'm in the store and I see a pair of PJs that I really love and they only have them like in 2T and my son's not in that size just yet, I go ahead and get it, because when he is in 2T, they may not have it. That was one thing that caught me one time. Never again, y'all. So when baby boy was younger, that's when I did a lot of like the pattern style pajamas with all of the different fun styles and things like that. Like I said, the trucks and the dinosaurs and all of that. Now I did get a few of those in bigger sizes, ones that I thought were like especially comfortable or especially cute. But for the most part, now that he's getting a little older, I have transitioned him to more neutrals. So like this cute neutral gray pajama set, he's really gonna love that. And you know, it's just something that will be cute and warm, and it'll just be a little bit more neutral. I also got him this nice blue neutral pajama set. Yeah, Sleep in the Wild, which is adorable. Of course his dad loves that. You guys know that my husband's military, but he really liked that. So again, and then as I'm looking at this one, it seems to run on the smaller side. So it might be one that wouldn't wait all the way until the size it says is 2T. But to me, it looks more like an 18 or 24 month. So we'll see. I need to look back through these PJs and make sure I'm not going to be missing anything. I'm going to just go ahead and fold some of these pajamas and add them to the bin, you guys. And then we're going to move on to toys. I like to make sure that they have matches before I just take them out. I found these cute little footies in there. Look, y'all, how cute. Oh, I remember when these were big on my son. Like little socks like this, they were so huge on him. He was so little. And I put these socks on and pray they didn't fall off because they were that big. That's crazy. Now he can't even fit these. Oh my gosh. These I had to roll over twice because baby boy's feet were so small. This pair is so cute. Maybe I'll put this pair in his baby box. I have a baby box for each of my babies. One day maybe I'll show y'all what I have in my baby box, and that'll be fun to see maybe what other people have in theirs. Maybe something that I can add since my kids are still pretty small. These are still nice and crispy white, so yeah. I try to go ahead and plan for a year in advance. So like, let's say right now my baby boy is 10 months old. I try to plan, you know, all the way through next year. Just because I don't know how he's going to grow or anything like that, I like for everything to be organized, ready, clean, folded, and put away. That way, if he surprises me with a growth spurt out of nowhere, I'm not caught off guard. I did the same thing for my daughter. I still do the same thing for my daughter. Moving on to toys. Now I have separated and kind of gotten things ready to be put away and other things ready to be, you know, brought into the room. I took down the playmat. Now, since I did have my babies so close together in age, I have had the playmat. Now, they did each get gifted a playmat. This is the first time I'm putting away the playmat, and you know, it's in wonderful condition. Now, obviously, it's going to be a great, you know, thing to put away. This gave both my babies like so many hours of fun. Lots of learning, lots of fun times on this playmat. So this is like the wooden part of it. The actual mat I've already folded. When he was doing tummy time and all that fun stuff, he would do it right on his little mat. He doesn't need his mat anymore for tummy time. He doesn't even do tummy time. So we don't need any of that. He is seeing in full color now, so we don't need his little black and white images, y'all. His little rattle. He doesn't need to do this anymore. This cute little wooden rattle is a part of the play gym, so I want to make sure I keep all of the play gym parts together because, like I said, another baby can use that and enjoy it. So we're just putting that away. Some of the fun things that we're going to be bringing out for Liam right now. There's the ball. Oh no, what happened to it? Dig in there and find it. He loves things like that. He's very inquisitive. His little drum set. He loves making music. Originally, y'all, I got a drum set for my daughter thinking that she would play with it, and then when she was done playing with it, baby boy would play with it. I'm just gonna say I had to get 2 drums. Educational things, getting his flashcards. So these are colors and shapes, and these are ABCs and words. So you know, it's time, y'all. It's time. Another thing we're gonna go ahead and pull out is the first 100 words game. Now I did play the same game with my baby girl. Drop and go dump truck. So cute. So many different fun things that I've been pulling out for my son, things I've been putting away, how I plan to organize, things that I've already done to stay organized, tips and ideas, just little things that I could think of to make things easier, things that have worked for me. You know, be sure you comment down below if you have any comments or tips, or if you found something to be especially helpful. I'd love to hear it, you guys. I've enjoyed sitting here chit-chatting with you all. I really had a blast doing that while doing something that I needed to take care of anyways. Otherwise though, that's going to be it for now. So I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video.